Kelly Martin. I'm so glad to see you today. I am so excited to be doing the video that I saw on Lindsay Puckett's channel. It was a tag. I don't know if it's officially a tag or if it's an end of year wrap up or a writing wrap up or officially what it is. We're going to call it a tag because I've been on YouTube forever and we used to call them tags. So we're going to call it a tag. I'm not sure exactly what it is. Well, it's a tag wrap up of the year. Lindsay asked 10 questions. I'm going to answer those 10 questions and I'll also leave her video in the description. If you don't know me, hi, I'm Kelly Martin. I'm an author. I've been published since 2012. My goodness. I have had over 40 books out in the world. I've got my rights back to a lot of them, so that's why there's not 20 of them on Amazon. I'm going to try to put at least some of them out next month. Not next month, next year. Oh my goodness. Next year. I write mainly haunted house books, ghost stories, paranormal stories, things like that. If you are interested in that, I hope you check out my books. If not, I'm just glad to have you here. I talk about writing and ghost things and just different things on this channel. Now that it's actually called Kelly Martin, this channel, I will probably, I don't even know how that's going to change anything, but it might be me being more, not that I ever wasn't me, but I always felt like that things I put on this channel, I needed to put it into like a brand. So we'll see if that changes anything next year. My new book that I will talk about a little bit through this tag is coming out early next year. Next month, we have a cover reveal, a title reveal, a release date coming up. So I cannot wait for you to learn more about that book and then I can talk to you more about that book. I'm super excited. I'm in edits right now and it makes me so happy. Okay, so I'm going to try not to look down too much. I'm also going to try to not have to edit this too much. But, okay, 10 questions from Lindsay. How would your main character sum up your writing year? I've had lots of main characters because I've had so many books, but I decided to do Abel from Dark and Deadly Things. I think Abel would just be happy that I got to spend time with my family because he doesn't get to spend time with his family because his family got unalived by a very unhappy poltergeist. Woo! Sorry about that. And I decided to go with Jericho and Titus from my new book because they would like me to stop fussing. That was Zelda. That's my grandpuppy. Stop fussing and finish the book. That's what they would like. They want to know how it ends, because they're looking for something and they would like to know if they find it at the end. It's finished, but I changed some stuff. So now I'm redoing the ending. So what they found before, they might not find again. Who knows? Number 2, your biggest writing accomplishment. Okay, so I feel like my biggest writing accomplishment was taking my time working on drafts this year. That's my positive way of saying I didn't release anything this year, and that will be a different question. But I feel like I've really taken the time to really flesh out the books this year, to really hit all the beats and all the emotional beats that I have wanted to for a long time, but I had such a strict schedule and strict release schedule that I feel like now looking back, I could have done so much more with these books and with these characters. And it's not that I don't like the books, and it's not like I don't think they're good books, but I feel like I could have done more, which is what I'm really enjoying about taking time to work on these drafts and doing the Just Open the Book challenge, which I did in November and then I'm doing in December. And you can follow us on Instagram if you want to do that for December too, as a challenge that I came up with. All you have to do is sit down and open your manuscript. You don't even have to write. But I know for me, as long as I sit down, I start to write. So I try to get at least one word written or one word changed, and it has helped a lot. So I'm really, I think that's a good thing. I think it's good that I've focused a lot more on really fleshing these stories out and hitting every beat that can be hit with these characters. Okay, number 3, your biggest writing failure. Kind of goes with number 2. My biggest writing failure is I didn't put out any books this year. This is the first year since 2012 that I did not have a book release at all. No book, no novella, no anything. And it kind of makes me sad. It makes me really sad. There's different reasons. You can see the video of why my book release failed. Sorry guys, I have a hair. Why my last book release fails. You can see just some different things throughout the year. I changed jobs last year. Like, there's different reasons, but I think that's my biggest failure, in that I don't have a book release this year, but it's also, I think, one of my biggest accomplishments, because I do have drafts finished. I got 2 books written. I just didn't release them because I don't think they're ready yet, which is an accomplishment in and of itself. Number 4, a meme that best encapsulates your writing year. I'm going to leave that meme right here. I think that pretty much sums it up. Number 5, your favorite video you've published this year. So I think my favorite video that I published this year was why my last release failed, why Sally Comes Home failed. I think that was a really, just watching that and thinking about it and sitting down and realizing why I think it didn't go as well as I wanted it to, really helped shape my year this year. Number 6, a line you wrote this year that you are most proud of. This is the opening line, and I cannot wait to tell you what the title of this book is. It's tentatively titled, ever since I started, it's been called The Estes Method. That's not what it's going to be called. I decided to change the title. It's not going to be called The Estes Method anymore, but in my brain and in all my notes, it's called The Estes Method. Anyway, my favorite line that I've written this year was the very first line to The Estes Method, which is not called The Estes Method anymore. It's the cross around her neck didn't keep Haven Holland from being possessed. The way it fit between her cleavage helped get views. Number 7, a writing, publishing, video making skill you learned or improved on. I learned how to edit in Google Docs. Not just edit, I do developmental editing too for other people, other clients, other writers. And I learned how to do that in Google Docs, and it has been amazing. It's been a game changer. I'm super excited about it. Number 8, a writing, publishing, video making skill that you want to learn to improve next year. Video editing. Video editing, thumbnails. I also want to learn how to format my own books next year. I wanted to use Vellum. I thought for some reason Vellum would be on iPad because it's an Apple product, but I don't know why I thought that. It's not. So if you know of any wonderful formatting tools on just a regular PC or an iPad, let me know, because I really want to learn how to format my own books next year. Number 9, some channel writing goals for next year. Okay, as always, this has been if you've been with me for a while, this is always my goal. It has been my goal since I started. It is still my goal now, is to get 1,000 subscribers on this channel. And I know that it has nothing to do with you guys. It's everything to do with me. I need to give you videos that you want to watch, things that you want to see, things you want to hear about, things you want to know about. And if I do that, I will get subscribers. So that is always my goal. And for writing, I want to do writing vlogs. I'm not very good at writing vlogs, so I don't think my life is very interesting, especially when it comes to writing. And also throughout the day, my schedule is totally weird. I'm in the car most of the time, so I can do like car vlogs. During the night, you know, my kids are here. There's usually some sounds. I'm surprised you don't hear snoring. You heard my granddog barking earlier. So I don't know how vlogs are going to be, but I would really like to make a video or a vlog about how publishing has changed since I self-published last year, because I do know things are different. I don't know how to use Ingram Spark. I don't know how to do different things that have changed in just the year since I've put a book out. So I would really like to take y'all on that little journey with me and see how things are different, how things are the same, and kind of talk to y'all through that. Oh, I also want to publish at least 2 books. My note here says 3. I'm going to publish at least 2. I have 3 on my schedule, and I would like to put up some re-releases of some books that I got my rights back to earlier. So that's my big goal for next year. Number 10, last question. What is your main character doing at midnight on New Year's Eve? So I picked some different ones. Micah, who is my main girl character in the project formerly known as the Estes Method, she's wondering what in the world she's doing there. Why she agreed to do this at all, and why she just didn't go home when she had the chance. Jericho from the Estes Method wished that he was with someone else. Titus from the project formerly known as the Estes Method is trying to keep all of his feelings inside. Know what those feelings are: happy, sad, mad, angry, frustrated. You don't know, but he's trying to keep those inside. Hart from Heartless is trying to keep from kissing Grayson, which is his, well, I can't give you that spoiler. I mean, that book's been out since 2017, so is it really still a spoiler? Technically, I guess it is, because I still think it's a spoiler if you tell people who the person is in Scream. So I'm not gonna give that spoiler, but Hart would love to kiss Grayson. Grayson, well, we're not gonna talk about that either. Abel from Dark and Deadly Things, he is trying to find the thing that killed his best friend, or his family, with his friend. So that's what he's doing. Sally from Sally Comes Home is hoping that everyone in some way is trying, well, okay, Sally is really hoping for revenge on people in Sally Comes Home. So Sally's really into the revenge. Sally has a reason for what she does. And Doris Marie from The House That Fear Built. Doris Marie, if you don't know, was a Black Widow, and she would marry these rich people. They would mysteriously not be around anymore. She'd get all their money. She didn't like love, so when she died, she would possess people in love to unalive the other person. So when my 2 main characters in that story went into the house, Mina and Adam, Mina didn't think she had anything to worry about, because obviously Adam would not love her, but she was wrong. That's The House of Fear Built. Anywho, Doris Marie, she would be finding another rich husband to kiss at midnight. Even if she had like 2 or 3 other ones, she'd be like, yeah, let's find my next rich husband to kiss. This was so much fun. I'm so glad Lindsay made this tag, made this video, told us all to do this. It's been really fun. It's been fun to think about some of the characters that I've not thought about in a while, except Hart. I think about him a lot, which is so weird. It's been fun to thinking about them. It's been fun to think about what I actually have accomplished this year, because sometimes if you think about it, oh, I didn't put any books out. Okay, but there's a reason I didn't put books out. And I do have a book coming out very soon. Very soon. So, and you know, it's good to look back at failures, but see the positive in those failures. Next video is coming up soon. It'll probably be some kind of a wrap up. I really want to talk about the books that I don't know if I want to do the books that I read for the 52 books in 52 weeks challenge for 2023, or if I want to talk about the books that I want to read in 2024 and get your thoughts on what I should read in 2024. I'm not real sure which one I'm going to do. I might do both. Who knows? I also want to talk to y'all about the book formerly known as the Estes Method that's coming out soon. I've got so much stuff I want to talk to you about that. I've been keeping this inside for so long. I started writing this book in September of 2022. So I've been living with these characters for so long. They're like my babies now, and I'm excited to let them out into the world. So I want to talk to you all about that. There's so much stuff I want to talk to you about. I'm so excited. There's so much cool stuff coming up. If you want to know about it, hit subscribe, hit the notification bell. I'll leave Lindsay's video in her description. No, I won't. I will leave the link to her video in the description. Y'all, okay. I think that means it's time to be done. I'm so glad to have y'all here. I will see you in the comments. And I do want to apologize again. I keep saying all these videos, I will see you in the comments. I will see you in the comments. The last 2 videos that I posted, I kept checking to see if I had any comments. I didn't see that I had these comments. And so it went like 3 or 4 months without me replying back. And that is not what I want to do. I want to actually reply in a week at least. At the most. So I'm super sorry for that. I will do better. I will look on the actual videos and not just in the little creator studio tab. So anyway, I will talk to y'all later. I will see you in the comments. You can do this tag too. It is super fun to look back at your year and your writing and your goals. And I will see you later.